Hello everyone, welcome to another Rick's Picks. Today I'm going to be doing my review of the G.I. Joe classified figure Jinx. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a look at her in packaging, then I'm going to look at the figure and her accessories, and then I'm going to give you my thoughts on her. And just remember, if you do like this video, go ahead and check out my G.I. Joe classified playlist and hit that like, share, and subscribe. They're all small clicks for you, but it really helps this channel grow. So without any further ado, let's get to the review. Alright, so here she is in packaging. The packaging is alright, it's pretty basic in my opinion. So you have, G.I. Joe up here. You have her name, okay, the G.I. Joe star, the classified logo. Alright, you have your choking hazards, your age restriction, and the Hasbro logo. You have this nice window where you can see the figure and all her accessories. Spinning around this way, you get this nice picture of her, the G.I. Joe logo, and her number. Spin it back around this way, you get this nice picture of the figure. I really like that. And some of her extra details. Plus you get your legal underneath. Spinning around to this side, you get her number, her stats, your QR code, and you also get the wraparound of the window, plus the G.I. Joe logo. Look at it out on the top. You got the G.I. Joe star and her number. Bring around to the bottom. You got your legal and QR. So with all that being said, let's open her up and see what she's about. So here she is out of packaging. She's an overall good looking figure. I like the overall look to her. So first off, let's give her the rotation. All right, so you have this side, you have that side, here, and then here. So now that we did the rotation, let's get a good up close and personal look to this figure. All right, so there's a lot of good things going on here. First off, I really like her head sculpt. I think her head sculpt looks really nice. I like the detail to it. I like the dragon right here. That's reminiscent to the original figure. That looks pretty cool. I liked how the strip around her gi is two-toned, so it makes it stand out a little bit more. So I do like that. I like the tattoos on her. I think that looks really cool. Really nice attention to detail to her. You got the semi-stripes coming down each side of her pant legs. You have, different colors here. So they put a lot of work into this figure. I like a lot of the details on her. So with that being said, let's start looking at her points of articulation. So the head does move. Okay. You got a shoulder joint with a swivel. You have an elbow joint. And you have a wrist joint. All right, get those arms up. She does have a joint right here underneath the breast. Okay, and she should have a joint right here at the belt line. Yes. So that is there as well. You spin her around this way. You have a thigh joint with a swivel. All right. Boom. You have a knee joint. Should have a swivel right there. Okay, and then you do have an ankle joint. All right. So at this point in time, overall, I think she's a very good looking figure. I do like the attention to detail on her and what have you. All right, so now that we looked at the figure, let's look at the accessories that she comes with. So she comes with a katana blade, does come out of the holster. All right. She comes with one of these. I forget exactly what this weapon is called. All right. The original figure came with one of these as well. So that's pretty cool. She comes with an alternate head. Now this head is more designed like the original figure. The original figure was masked. It did not have her without the hood on. That was something that later came out in the G.I. Joe animated movie. that they showed her without the mask on. And be honest with her, I kind of do like her better without the hood on. Alright. She has 2 alternate hands. Alright, and these are holding hands. So you have this one here. Alright, and you also have this one here. And last but not least, she has her blindfold. Now this was something interesting that they added in the animated movie, to where she was trained by a blind fighter. So she'll put the blindfold on her, and she actually fights better blindfolded than she would without it. So with all that being said, let's see how well all this stuff works with her. So first off, we're going to swap out the hands, so we can put the holding hands in. Oops, alright. Alright, there's that one. Alright. And there's that one. Alright. So both holding hands swapped out very easily. I don't have any issues with them. Alright. So now let's try the katana. Alright, that fits in there very easily. No issues with that. The scabbard goes right on the back here. Alright, that fits on very well. No issues with that. If I remember right, and I could be wrong in this, I think the original Jinx figure actually had a backpack. Don't quote me on that. I think she did. I'm not 100% sure. And now, let's see how well this works in her hands. Alright. Now, once again, one of the things I do like about these classified figures is that the fingers do move. They're very soft plastic, so it gets it very easy to put weapons into hands. So as you see here, that fits in there very well. No issues with that. Alright, let's get the bandana on here, or actually blindfold. Let's see how well this fits on her. Alright, that's a little bit of a tight fit. I'm going to have to roll it on there. Alright. Alright, so the blindfold does fit on her. You can maneuver it on there to fit a little bit better, but you know, I just got it on there to show that it does actually fit on her. Alright, let's get that off of her. Now let's get the alternate head on. Okay, that popped off pretty easily. Alright, so that's on there. Just like that. So the heads swap out pretty easily. I don't have any issues with swapping the heads out. You could probably get this on this head as well. Yeah. Matter of fact, it goes on a little bit easier onto this head just because it's a smoother surface. So the blindfold does work on both heads. So my final thoughts on her is I think she's a really good figure. She looks really good. I think she would go great with your G.I. Joe classified collection. I like that they kept certain things true to the original figure. And I also like the fact that they added extra stuff. Like, I do like her better without the hood. I also like the factor that they add the blindfold to her, which is reminiscent to the old animated movie. I like the extra details with like the tattoo and what have you. So they definitely put some thought into this figure. All her joints move fine. They're not too tight. They're not too loose. All her weapons and equipment and extra hands and head swap out very well. They fit well in her hands. So I don't have any issues with that either. So overall, I think she would look great with your rest of your G.I. Joe memorabilia. So with that being said, I hope you all did like this video. If you did, go ahead and check out my G.I. Joe playlist and hit that share, like, and subscribe. They're all small clicks for you, but it really helps this channel grow. So until the next one, late.